supporting the ShattaFest. But this should also show you that we are trying to learn how to organize ourselves and have successful shows. You understand me? That's why sometimes when you go for your fan-based meetings, I watch the settings of certain fan bases and I watch the settings of certain fan bases, and I know that, okay, this fan base actually, know how to put things, orderly to make, their fan base launches, successful. You guys are all doing beautifully well. But like I say, let us look out for ourselves, because as Shatta Movement fans, that is what we need to always make sure we do, because we don't have to forget where we come from and where we are. Where we are, if you are going up, somebody have to try and pull you down. That is where we are. So we should be cautious and make sure, we make things happen properly. And the word is look out. We have to look out. Look out means you see an SM fan misbehaving, talk to him. If he doesn't think well, we will have security men, policemen are going. So just we will have even slappers, people that are slapping at the show, like people that will slap people if they are asleep. So let's be cautious. The word is let's be cautious and have a look out for everybody. But I think apart from that, we are ready for this. And I thank every fan that have called, and your suggestions, have really been considered and properly, me and the team here and the rest of the team, outside, that are listening, are also going to work out.
Okay, King, thank you very much. One question that I think will be
I also have a question real quick.
Okay.
So yesterday on Facebook, I seen that Solange had posted a nice design of a T-shirt, and then he was saying that
it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed. It's not confirmed. Don't even worry.
It's not confirmed.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Okay.
King. So the question I have right now is that now that people know that ShattaFest will happen this year for sure, and the conversation that we are having right now, when should people begin to expect an official announcement from the camp to know which direction we are going?
So yesterday I was talking to our partners from Momo and and a few people that are on board, and we are trying to. That's why I told them, whatever they want to do, with the organization and setup and everything, I would have a look at it, and we'll bring it out for the fans to see how this year we want to organize things. But I want to concentrate on the fans, because the fans are my priority. So when they are done with the arrangements, because now we're talking to a whole company that is going to bring their sound system and everything, stage and everything. So I think we have one of the top-notch people in Ghana that really wants to be on board and support. So when we are done with all those arrangements, we actually do an official launch, for ShattaFest, and what the team is also considering is that since we started on my birthday and last year, we that suggestion is ongoing as well. We are trying to see if we can have the first birthday celebration still at the Independence Square. Then from the Independence Square, then we'll move to the regions. So basically, yes, maybe the Independence Square, we're gonna have it free. Everybody comes, we party. It's a birthday. I don't know, but birthday parties with tickets, are small. You understand me? So I want everybody to come and enjoy with me. This October I'll be 24 years.
There be daddy 25 last year. Now we're 24.
So last year was 23.
No, last year.
Last year was 23, and you are.
Last year was 23. Yeah, he said 23. 23.
And you are. Baby, I want.
Debbie, I am a tre. My king, Queen Mother, may say, oh, 25. Minimum age, Queen Mother, I may say, oh, 25.
Only senior mafia. More explaining my Queen Mother said, "Me pedi o yemeno."
Mami Kai, who said last year, no, year 23, yeah. 23.
23. I'm 23.
They will all kind of no sana, all kind of. Are they who refia?
Who person will sabotage it?
Ah,
Who person will sabotage
No.
it?
Sabotage, one who say, Minim Ken, and okay.
Queen Mother, Obian himself, one Umasaji King, anti, where go? Oh,
Kane, another legitimate concern from people in general about the ShattaFest is when it comes to your performance and the love you have for the Shatta Movement fans, there's always this thing about performing for longer hours, where people have to stand for longer periods. Is there any consideration on that part, as well as to the lineup, the people that will come, and everything else that follows in sequence?
Sometimes I would really want us to teach this whole, community, how things are being run, when you go outside there, I think one problem that we Ghanaians have is time wasting. We know how to waste time, and the culture is in us until they take us from Ghana and put us in a country where there is no time wasting. That's what we start thinking. You understand me? So it's a culture that I feel it has always been there. You understand me? We can't really necessarily, because Ghana, when you tell people you are doing something at 12 o'clock, it starts at 12. You all know the time. Maybe the comment section, you guys can tell me, when you tell somebody we are doing the thing at 12 o'clock, what time will people come? Let's see at the comment section. All of us, let's look at the comment section. We'll see something as an answer. I'm coming. Before I continue, I want to say, when you tell somebody, somebody say 4. Thank you very much.
Writing 1, 2, 3, 2, 4,
yeah,
3,
yes.
2:30. Okay.
We've not been able to structure that thing, but I hope gradually we can meet that thing, because the system itself is not the people's fault, to waste time. But the system has not created structures for us not to waste time. Because the system itself, there's time wasting in the system. So it's not the people's fault, but the country has been able to structure us like that to waste time. You understand me? Because somebody wants to leave, maybe let's say Pokwasi, and come to a show at the Independence Square, the traffic, potholes, rough road. You understand me? Some things before they will get there, and so it's all stressful. So I think what I can be able to do is maybe this time I'll let people know that after I perform, what I'm saying, I know the party will laugh about it, but I don't mind. Because what I'm even saying, I'm trying to just make sure the fans don't even attack, because if I say Shatta is performing from 12 to 2 o'clock, if we don't take care of Modin, they will beat us in Ghana here, because we have more Jatabi and we have Le. We have more Jatabi and we have Le. Then we have more Jatabi and we have Le. No, let me explain that side. The system has worried Shatta Wale that now Shatta Wale want to perform till morning for them to know that nobody go do that. Yes, I mean. So the fans are used to that. So what I can basically say is that, I love SM fans, they made us produce a whole lot of hits records. And if it's time for us to celebrate just for a night, for everybody to, because it's been long, I don't do this every day, so if we can use this as the last round of me performing, from maybe 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., that kind of performances, we should pardon that side, because these are energetic people, bro. Like the ShattaFest at the Independence Square, some people collapsed and they were asked to even go home, and they said no, because God is here. They want to be here and still be there, and just enjoy the show. So these are people that have come to understand what we are moving. They understand when everywhere I am, there is God there. So there's no fear there. So basically, I think we should just consider that thing and give it to them the way they want. The people that are complaining, are also people that maybe they have work to do, and they have errands to run and stuff like that. But I think we all support each other. So when you feel like you are tired, why not? You can go home, and the people that feel they want to still, keep the Shatta Movement legacy can continue. But I can't promise that, okay, we'll perform at 1 and close at 2. That one in Ghana, leave it. When I'm in France, Germany, UK, America, hey, we can see that. But here, the people, they want to, it's for life.
It's for life. Shatta, while you were talking, you made mention of stamina, and that brings me to something I want to question you on, to sort of like advise the fans also, because then it's an interaction. Anytime you are performing, it's an interaction. You are one person from the bandana days till now. You've been able to keep yourself well. You're always in shape, and for the number of hours you stand to perform, I mean, not a lot of people can do that. They will just, a lot can go wrong, in that space. How do you take care of yourself, and how can you translate that to us as fans also, to keep ourselves, to match up the energy?
I think more water. That's why I'm drinking my awake water. I think
let me give you a secret. It lie. It no be water alone. It no be water alone. You see this guy, when it comes to breath control, you see in pool where he gets, if he did under the water, sometimes 2 minutes, he did under the water, they come up. Would they try do with bro, you go die. He go feel holding breath, I swear, like something. So every time if you did under the water, if you holding breath, and swimming be serious straining your body, your eye, your nose, your teeth, everywhere they warm up. So that be secret.
No, but that's one of my secrets, because the potty has been with me. I even do that at the seaside. When I go to the beach or something, I can go under the water and maybe spend maybe a few seconds there, maybe like 30-45 seconds. You understand? So I take care of myself well. Dipoti has been my brother. He's been with me, like, and he knows my ins and outs, and he knows how I train. Apart from that, we're always in the studio vibing to the beats, recording and every day. So I think we've been able to map out what this music life is, because I didn't come to do music. I've always been saying, like, go fat and let people see that now you are a man, but I think what the party said, my breath control, because most of the time when I go into the pool, I want to beat that record I set, the first time I started. We didn't have a pool, so Dipoti knows when I started doing that in the pool, and he kept asking me, but why they go the water under, and they like sit? Because I sit there, I can sit under the water for like 1 minute, maybe 45 seconds or 2 minutes. You understand me? I can try, just to make sure that when I'm on stage and I'm jumping, like, sometimes when you're an artist and you're on stage, when you're jumping, you're breathing like, that. Yes, but me, I can be jumping on stage without breathing, but I'll be singing too as well at the same time. So, like, maybe when I start, I'm doing it with the practice I've been practicing. So I think it's one of those things that has also helped me. But apart from that, I think, you drink enough water, you don't do too much drugs, because Shatta, I don't do drugs like that, like the way, people have been portraying out there. I don't really, apart from a little 1 or 2, I don't really drink too much, I don't do a lot of things, the only thing I do is like,
it controls his food, his diet. He know what to eat, what not to eat.
That one is true.
Into the help him very, very well. Shatta gets chef more than 10 years. He gets chef for house every time. He show the chef the food that you want to eat. No any kind of food that maybe you want to serve him. Yeah. So one plan.
No, maybe I might even forget some things, but I think I've been able to do certain things. I don't know. Maybe, Governor, if you could give me another idea apart from the food, like what again? And I do massage too.
Oh yeah.
I like
one door they change oil. They change oil.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, this one is
No,
is an in-house experiment, changing of
Who
oil.
saw me in-house? Who saw me in-house? Who saw me?
No more
Because
come up with
I
check
always
the
I
oil nice.
recently when you went to the UK and you took the dumbbells to be like performing some sort
Yeah,
of exercise, it went
yeah,
viral because we don't see you like that, and
yeah.
because of fame and the way fans always mob you, we don't see you go for walks either, or even jogging regularly or something like that. So I always wonder how you keep up and how you keep in shape to be able to perform for longer hours like that. And sometimes we see it in December, for example, you jump from one show to the other and you stay there for longer periods. And I wonder how you do it. So that is also something that needs to be studied, perhaps.
Modin, in Peking. You see, instead if you can't take them,
Yeah.
make them go walk. You see inside the estates, they walk.
Yeah.
You see this guy, he get a lot of secret. He not go show you. Forget them.
I
God,
shall
but
say it's become a lifestyle, so he doesn't even think of it anymore.
That is
yeah,
the
like
thing. That
it
is the
become a
thing.
daily routine,
Yeah.
Because me, I only have me. I don't eat, and I don't eat like yesterday food. Ah, I don't know how to eat like food that they put in fridge, and I'll eat the next day. The only food I eat that I feel comfortable eating is my Jamaican dish, like rice and peas with
You can
oxtail.
use this
That
one.
one, that one I can put it in the fridge,
Oh,
and that's the
yes,
only
remember
food in
today.
the world. I don't
Enter
know if you
and
put
ask.
kenke,
But
fufui, what a banku, I won't eat it the next day. So I don't really eat like I eat fresh foods, and I eat
Okay.
fruits a lot too. So I don't really eat like food that they put in, unless maybe hunger has come. Unless maybe the world is hungry, and that one I'll consider it. But I don't. If you ask, but he will tell you like when we buy food and we put in the fridge, the next day I won't eat because I feel I need to eat something fresh. So I'm always eating like fresh food too. And me, I don't really do too much to myself. God has been so good to us. And thanks to the fans too. As well, they've been supportive. So I don't really stress too much to keep up. I just want to make sure I'm living, my life normally because I check myself if I'm going fat or I'm going slim, I'm going fat, but I don't go fat, and I don't go too lean too. It's just that, we are all human. Sometimes when I get broken heart, before people see it on my face, that my face, I make kind place over. Man is a nice guy.
All right. Thank you very much. So,
Modin, if you do, if you laugh me, say me, see my stomach, and I dey watch the guy be watching stomach every time. The stomach, like they go inside, but the stomach exercise too. They do. See.
same level.
Bro, that's what I tell you. Say, you see the swimming,
See,
that means
see, see. You see,
It's
it's
crazy.
amazing. It's
he
amazing.
say,
Maybe there is a little bit of genetics at play too,
recently I
but
post
it's
some picture.
amazing the way.
Recently I post some picture where watch the picture where say the potty. You don't get money, but see the way they do. See the stomach like some rich man.
But when say the body at the hater,
Okay.
the body is the kind of guy when I say we are going to a billionaire meeting, dress war. The way the body they fit dress, like proper billionaire. You get me? Like he's very like his belt.
Louis
He knows how
V.
to dress. Yeah, I like the way he dresses too. So yeah, we'll be able to keep
Bro,
some things like that.
bro, I be billionaire. They there. You know the money I get. You know where I did right now.
No, my money is your money. My money is your money. You know that. You know that. You know that.
I did deal with the Wall Street billionaires. That be the people I dey deal with for here.
Nice. Okay.
Godfather.
So, thank
Yeah,
you
that's
very
nice.
much. So, Shatta says he will be with us until 5 o'clock Ghana time.
Yeah, my
It's been
time.
amazing. The conversation here has been amazing so far. I want to take views from Kofi, Nchiwa, Senior Mafia, and then also Dipoti about the Shatta Fest. And then we see if there are some final words we can throw in there before Kim blesses us with a final round of information of a sort. Then we go.
Okay. Thank you for the opportunity. I want to
Hola.
point out two things. First of all, I want the king to confirm to me if this is true. He said he would want to will have something like his birthday at the Independence Square first, then the ShattaFest experience. Is that the direction he's giving?
Yeah, Zulu. That's what the production team and everybody is also planning on. So, but we've not concluded on it. But that is what they actually want to do. Because of my birthday in October, and because we had that celebration, in October. The other side of the team too feels like we need to, have that celebration first before we move into other regions.
Okay, because I wanted to break the news, but I want to get confirmation first. So I'll leave that one. Now, one of the things that came up, I discussed with Monbin and the team earlier, and I think you were not there. We were thinking that when the ShattaFest experience starts, Accra at least should be at least 2 days, like the way they do these festivals, where the first day we have this thing where all Shatta Movement companies will have products around. There are normal TikTok, let's say Shatta Movement guys who ordinary people will even want to have, sit down around with. That one probably your presence might not be needed. You just need some key people like the Sammy Flex and the other people put out the Shagzy stuffs, so that fans can come around and come and have fun, sell products. Then the next day, the event actually will take place. I don't know. This is some of the suggestions like a lot of people get. With especially this woman, the Shazi madam. So I don't know if this can also be considered. Apart from that, I think the idea to have the birthday first before the ShattaFest experience is not bad at all. It will be a nice one.
You see, I don't want us to always be like putting everything like putting all our eggs in one basket. Just because sometimes I feel we have a huge fan base where we can have every celebration we want to have if we plan it properly. You understand? You see, ShattaFest only came about through a birthday celebration I wanted to have with the fans. And it became so huge that we all got surprised and we all loved the attendance and everything. So I think maybe apart from ShattaFest, we can still have maybe a food festival. That will strictly be a food festival for fans that are into everything. We can have a tech festival. You understand me? We should be able to build things that it wouldn't always be Shatta Wale. You understand me? But to other sides. But when we want to put things together, I believe we are not. The system itself is not grown to that level to let us, have everything placed together like that. So I think gradually going forward, we can have all these things like in place anytime we want to do a concert. Because that's what I'm saying. Don't let us doubt Ghanaians. Ghanaians, they are very, powerful in spoiling something. I know what I'm saying. It's not. I tell people, anybody that is not part of Shatta Movement, then is not seeing the direction that we are going. Because we have come together as a team to see that no, this guy is not an artist. He's somebody that wants to build with builders. So what do? I look for builders and we build along. Are you getting me? So
Yeah.
I believe we are building something and we have to be cautious about it. Because we can ask people to come and maybe let's do an event before the main show, and before we that event will spoil our main show. I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes. Before we somebody won't carry cylinder. This one they'll carry maybe a whole coal pot that is bigger than the stadium, and want to come and bring in there and light fire. Ooh, that's some. You know what I'm saying? So let's be careful. That's Zulu. Let's map out. I like the way I'm mapping out the video, but please help me so that nobody will come and cause us problems. You get me?
Yeah.
Okay, King. Since Kofi brought this thing up, I was thinking. I made a submission earlier on saying that if we want to go the way of having something legitimate, continuous. We are a big family in a way that it may make sense to have fixed dates, for example. Let's say every year from the 15th to the 18th is ShattaFest in October, where everybody knows. Where maybe people from the diaspora will put it on their calendar, take breaks, and will be coming home for that. But that would also mean that it will be nice to have a distinct location that we don't have to go and book. You know, because right now, when you want to go for Independence Square, they tell you someone is coming to do this there and so then they block you. So I was even thinking, if you remember, you were billed on a show for Wilderland at the time around the Akosombo area there, the Shy Hills area there. Maybe we can look for a bare land, not there, but somewhere else. With your brand, a chief can easily give us a big space, maybe some 5 acres or something. We develop and have some tents and everything where 3 or 4 days continuous. That is where everything is based. This is just a thought. I don't know what you think about it though.
Devotee is even here. You know what I mean? I have, assets that, are my, investments that we can have things to do. With this vast land you spoke about, I can say I have a couple of lands, in some areas that I feel we can do those things. But you see, sometimes the truth is bitter. But you see, we have to say it and be free. You understand? All those organizations sometimes come with a loss. Especially, you see, like Waterland. Sadiq had this beautiful idea, to run this thing. But you see, the loss around it, I believe when he tells you, you see it like, no. Can't you see that, quickly, Sadiq had to go to where he feels he can play his position properly. And look at what God is doing for him. Because with this music industry, you can bring a beautiful idea. When one radio station wants to spoil it, they will spoil it. Your business won't flourish. You understand me? So I think we should be careful on how we suggest it and see it like it's simple. That can be done. If Sadiq tells you the amount of plants, the amount of electricians to make sure there is power at the Waterland area, you short. And the money involved in that concert was huge. But they couldn't make half of that money. So the reason why I'm saying this is that Ghana is not grown to that level.
Okay.
For them to understand that, hey, this is a festival. You understand? I know sometimes we like to hype things and make it look like it's working. But, the Shatta brand is so experienced that when we have to do something, we have to just do it well. We don't have to do it like we want to chase clouds or be part or, or of whatever is going on for them to say, oh, they also did some. We have to do it and have results. So that's why I want us to try ourselves with these locations. Maybe in the near future, if like the way you're saying, a chief can say, Shatta, you present a land way for you guys to do your concert on it. Then we'll look for an investor to come and structure the place properly for us. Because I have a lot of things to do. I know my fans, if I say, oh, they should come and meet me at East Lagos, I want to stand at the roadside and perform, they will come, we'll jam, everybody will go home. You understand me? But like what you are saying, secured location, something we own, something that can be a legacy, some place that we can use to do a lot of things, but not, just for Shatta Wale. But as I'm even speaking, I'm remembering the last time what you said about our policy makers. Yes, I mean, they've disappointed us big time. Yes, I mean, the national theaters are there, the conference centers are there. Nobody cares about all those things. So people are performing. If Chatter House wasn't like smart enough to put up a dome, for people to book and have concerts there, it means we don't have any place in Accra that will feel comfortable to perform at. That's why Shatta.
No, you.
Yeah.
Can I chip in something?
Okay.
Yeah, I think we need to understand one thing when it comes to Shatta Wale's brand. Sometimes it's very, very necessary for you to suggest certain things. It makes sense, but sometimes when you check Shatta Wale's brand, it moves different, and then it works for him sometimes. So sometimes we may watch things and then we feel like, no, we need to go this way, and then the guy where he did he move with his instincts. At the moment, the instincts no set him right. Trust me, there's no way that he can do it. I understand. Everybody want to see Shatta Wale's brand like the way the other ones people were trying to see. Oh, Charlie, we want Shatta Wale to do this. We want Shatta Wale to do that. Shatta Wale is different. He doesn't move like anybody. We should allow him to move like himself. Do you get me? And then once it's working for him, that is the most important. You see the suggestion that you are bringing. It's brilliant idea for me to have a festival, like 3 days festival, 4 days festival. It makes a lot of sense, but sometimes there are risks involved. He understands himself. Do you get me? He understands himself better than everybody around him. Do you get me? You see, this suggestion, some of us from the beginning, we are giving some suggestions. At that moment, it feels like that time is not the right time for him to do those things. Do you get me? But sometimes I feel like, no, bro, this is the thing, this is the way. But right now, I understand who Shatta Wale is. From the beginning, I understand him, but I was feeling like, no, we can do this, we can do that, we can do this, we can do that. But at the moment you say, let's do this, and he understands you for you to go and do it, if he fails, then the problem is coming on you. Do you get me? So sometimes once he brings suggestion and he feels like, let's do it this way, you're welcome. Let's do it this way. Let's go this way. Trust me. At that time, the thing will work for us. But we can bring like this suggestion. I know he's taking notes. So a time will come. As you tell you that he have a vast land and everything. He has a big land, like 12 acres. Like the area that you're talking about, around that area. Big land. Do you get me? So if you are going to do these things, it's easier for you to do those things. Do you get me? It's easier, but sometimes we need to take our time. We don't need to see people doing something and we are trying to do same thing. He is moving different, and then everything that he's doing from the get going, everything has worked for him. Sometimes you may see that this thing is about to crash. It's about to crash, and then God being so good, you see that the thing stand very well. So we should allow. We can bring suggestions and everything, but sometimes even this kind of suggestions, sometimes it's not online. We can have it backdoors and see that how can we maneuver our ways and certain things on certain ways so that maybe we can know that, okay, then how can we achieve this? And then from there, trust me, we can make it happen. So I think that's the only thing that I want to chip in now. Yeah.
Thank you very much, D-Party. Godfather D-Party.
Original.
D-Party.
And you have the floor.
Okay. My king, good evening.
Good evening, my queen. How are you?
I'm good, my king. I hope you are doing good.
Yeah.
You are looking very handsome this evening. Okay, Ken.
Thank you.
Ken, since that you told us this festival, it will be region to region. We want to know, will it be the 4 regions that you mentioned, or it will not be like that? And also, we want you to complete it if you start. And we want to know if it will be the 4 regions or 2 regions or 1 region. Because we don't want you to start and stop it. We want you to complete it. Yeah, Daddy.
Okay, what I've been planning on is that since the production is bringing some ideas about the birthday, so like let's say, so when we don't have to do it on the 17th, we put it on maybe 20th or 20 something we do, or maybe 30th. Let's say okay, by 30th, then we'll do my birthday concert at Independence Square. When we finish that, myself, I have 3 places that I've mapped out. Takrady, Kumasi, Koforidua, and we are talking to partners to take us to places like Tamale, maybe Bolga, outskirts of some places. So we are going to be moving and doing everything ShattaFest. So even if we can continue this thing and we will take it into next year, that will finish some of the locations. It will always keep the fans busy. It's going to create employment, and we are all going to benefit from whatever is going to go on. You understand me? So it's not something that we want to stop. That's why we want to have time and quickly, as I'm getting bookings, I know I'm going to certain areas, but still we are considering on still doing this ShattaFest. So we have these 4 places are mapped out. If we have other places that promoters want to call me to come to because of the ShattaFest, we can take this as a promo and say, okay, because a promoter wants to call me at maybe Besianse, that we've not been there, we can give a discount to the promoter and still go and do a ShattaFest as a place that people need us at. So it's something that is going to continue, and I believe gradually, fans are going to be happy, promoters are going to be happy because at least the promoters are going to make some money. The fans are also going to enjoy Shatta Wale, repping their town and everything. So I think I'll be doing it. So there's no way we are stopping this.
Okay, since you bring this, so can we, let's say Harris made it or the content creators, can we make a video of it? That ShattaFest, maybe if you are in Takwa, Summer Boy, and you want the king to come there, like the ShattaFest. So maybe, Modin, Enchua, I want Shatta Wale to come to this place. So we will make video of it and post. Can we do that or we cannot?
No, because Modin asked something that when is it going to be officially launched? After we launch it and we see the locations and we see some of the dates, then we can start, doing videos about it. Now, what we are doing is discussions, because my team, the production team and everybody that is on board is also, listening, and most of them are watching us here live, so they're also taking, ideas and suggestions of whatever we are speaking here. So there have to be like a round-up table meeting, then we continue.
No,
What's my
Daddy, as a massive no, Mammy can cheat.
And if you got brought
Me say,
I'm breaking it down, mano. And okay.
Mammy can me am person
Modi pacho manu anka na asemo ayesro.
me say, since I would do way na ba say, ebia obi nso betumi aka say, oh, promoters bi wa ha, person host Shatta Wale. Inti se date ne ba say bia on the 5th ye Kumasi, on the 6th ye kwa ha. Ma summarize bibia ma ye hu say date wo honi time a wo de kwa ha ni. Ye betumi aye video say sisi ade Kumasi for voter region takra de tema, and that's saying na Wale de beba mo ho. Enti wo was Summer Boy na se mo pese mo sponsor na Wale ba ho a obetumi aba. That time no na mama mo de bibia aba out ne ye hu say ada we ana say date we wo de kokoro we so sa na mpese me kire.
I think it's the same answer na mema no. So for instance, say the dates ba out. Now obian say oh Shatta Eko ho 6, Obeko Kumasi 7th, Obeko Takwari 8th. And ebia towns bi wo ebia Summer Boy almost on person yembra ho. Yeah, almost you ever pay date amount na call. What was it? Now you're using the same ShattaFest no. But and you're the same day, you have to be Kumasi.
No.
Yeah, we were showing hands on. And basically, you best spread your wings. And promoters be a come feel say be a ShattaFest by be a Sunyane, Elubu, Bibi. Almost me afraid say oh Shatta, be a person almost celebrate ShattaFest and I have my promoters no discount because you also almost support it. Yeah, no. Why was I saying yeah, Obiana sometimes. Almost me a Sikana get you no book him in Indiama. What was I? So we'll give people the chance to even make promoters make more money. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel na matter say. And secondly, ShattaFest program we no. You bet to me you see Shazi atade any wire atade the about program no. And I say yen to me.
And last time I make say MP in Kofo umbe coordinate sadie no. What must I say?
Okay.
In Kofo abia your team bia coordinate in Kofo wire t-shirts. in conform coordinate in conform almost and then when you know and me team no many omo kasa bebre sometimes want it and na dipoti can sometimes make bibia no ubia say na so ase na I the fans can do it if they feel they can do it. But I don't want
Okay.
us to do it and extort other fans. What must I say? Me coffee people I mean person be designing ama Shatta because omo mobile inside say on be pesika. Me pe Shatta
Yes.
Movement fans are obi betumi handle sa de na ono obetie Shatta Wale say Shatta daddy mpacho me pese me design way Emma wire eya na baby enya na nyensisa because area say the way the world is going no
It's changing.
ya nyo bia and control sa de na also bia betumi ay bibia no de abegina ho and sometimes it's a brand what must say
Yes,
companies
Daddy.
na wire ni ama nyina enye music what must say
Yes, Daddy.
people can do maybe SM for life t-shirts and wear I don't mind but wire and Shaxi and Sanya Mano, that's my corporate business and I don't want people to play around it. So anybody that wants to run that side, it's not music, it's oh daddy, I also want to help to promote your businesses. Uber beside directions. And you say, you are going wire now wire no na guy bit jina wire shirt nechina o kita ganja no she. And you open no she, me she pa na first ne from she. But me say na me no. No. What was it?
Yeah, Daddy. Okay. So,
Martin, can I ask my question now?
yes.
Senior Mafia, I come in last question. Oh, my mean.
Okay,
Why
what
is
about
that
you?
question?
Senior Mafia, yeah, me sini bia. Okay, Ken. Inti the way I watch him no Matthias here. Let's say see him say Roland. I can Shazi team ne ho. Ena me so obi a minimum no eye Mama Shazi. Ono so e can Shazi abro omo ewo Kumase no. Inti let's say ube ko Kumase. Omo so to me promote me ehu say omo na ejina Mashazi. Can they also do something about it? Or no?
That's what I'm saying. Obia need to ask permission,
Yes.
then work towards that. What am I saying?
All right.
Don't
Daddy.
say Obi to say Kofi Zulu is your one. He's strictly about the businesses
Business side.
after the brand. What am I saying? It's not the Shatta Wale brand alone. He's watching the vast broad nyama meya air business my fans no what must say enti obi sana obi tumi bisa cause ebi Kofi Zulu no on him the way I branded wire on him the way I branded Shaxi on him the way Shaxi t-shirts here on him the way Shaxi caps here. So if anybody wants to do that you can do that, but do it in a nice way. And sometimes I need people that can sponsor. I don't want people to go and do Shaxi shirt now.
Yes, that's the point.
And the Ubaya, Yana Musa who support business, no. But men beton and my fans because Shaxi shirt and tongue. What was it? Why I said and tongue. Maybe the only thing that we can say we take, you know, match Sikani Nyama, Shatta Movement merchandise because that is where we grew up from. That is music. We can do that, but with Shaxi is a corporate business. Wire is also a corporate business that we are running, and we need to get people that can come on board and just come and support, but not Matisse say guy be ton Shaxi t-shirts or ton no so ton we are some fan talker because and I'm gonna say who supporting business too. But
Mame na minim ne de ono kra no omo ya Shazi ntade ne bi e de cheche nipa sponsor no
Okay. And you are until Gabiamo.
Daddy mpacha omotemenka.
Yeah.
Okay, Daddy. Na me pacha say to say why ya na hidden pa why ya up no wo ho a no mo flefle.
Okay, mama.
Okay.
Who's one ya be won? Means one more.
Okay, guys, it's already 5 o'clock, so wrap up so that King can leave. Yeah.
Yeah, na me pacha say.
I have to ask my question real quick.
Okay. Modin, Senior Mafia, you ask your question. My question, me the Bema daddy. Continue.
Okay. One done. So, as an
Magic.
artist manager and managing captain, please, what are some pointers you would like to give me to make him successful at a big event like ShattaFest? I know a few things, but I feel like from your perspective and how you would like him to be at your show will be a better understanding to me. Because me myself, I'm planning on coming, so
But if you are managing captain, you should know captain is already a big name in the industry. You know, he doesn't need like any necessary ammunitions to showcase himself. The only thing that sometimes I advise, managers is that they should just make sure the product is out there. You know what I mean? I think, you have tried, your best to make sure his products are out there and stuff like that. But I believe ShattaFest is captain's, annual ceremony that he knows, he has to partake in. So maybe if he has any ideas of how he wants things to be done for him, why not? He can, because that is his dad's, legacy something, so he can decide that with you guys. But for me to suggest, how he can be big on there, only God will tell. You know what I mean? Because Captain, you are not making him grow slim, you are making him grow fatter. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. You know what I mean?
please,
So if
please. My
my
network was breaking. Please.
I don't
My
give a
network
fuck
was
if your
breaking.
network was breaking. I've said what I will say.
Yeah.
I'll say what I will
Yes, I want
say.
to record it. That's why.
No.
I want to record it, please.
If you record it or you don't record it, you people, you are making Captain go fat. Unless you want to tell me you are creating another BIG brand. Now I know that at least consider we have to have bomb small. Understand me? But let him limit, because when he's jumping on stage, you can't see that sometimes he the breath. Hey manager, people,
Yes.
Yo, one done.
what are they tell senior? You didn't hear the
One approach to that, please. I have facilitated gym session, found
Baba, no facilitate
was
gym,
giving him all the necessary things.
no facilitate gym. Make sure that you are making him get in shape. You understand me? Sometimes I don't know how you put. That's why you see, Mafia, Captain, I've worked with all of them before. I know everybody's weak points. You know what I'm saying? So when you are working with an artist, make sure he's also trying to keep whatever. You see, Deporty was explaining how I keep myself. I won't explain to Deporty, I won't explain to anybody. They know. You understand me? Too much sunlight, too much sleeping, too much this thing, too much everything. Everybody wants to do it too much. You understand me? So make sure he's coming to the show, but make sure that you guys are keeping that side of him too, because I don't know where he's going far to. Right now, he's going far too much for me. Say, and it's because of you, Captain. Because of you.
No, please. About that to let me go.
Senior Mafia, I am a captain in Shatta Wale, not Sunny BY.
Who see there?
My captain in Shatta
Asana
Wale.
Asana yepeja ye 9
Yeah, mami winning free match na minchiro.
Yeah, look at me recording to message them.
Let me try.
Because Jordan for the Jalabia, no one share now, but Jalabia and Jalabia. Yes, that's a
Well, 80 Shatta Nasa way in one leg, you know.
Mami look at Mami ukesi me who ye.
Yeah, they tell.
I know.
Yes.
Atupa butterfly asano.
Oh, free one, why? So and sour anymore straight. Now we're putting it so no I didn't and I am.
Captain to me, Munja side, captain to me. I see how mafia come to me, yana captain.
No need to be member captain as soon as a tupa butterfly as anu ye besu.
Aye, tis answer I'm famine I mean children.
Mafia, you just have to make sure you put things properly. You understand me? Sometimes this one are boys, one thing that is their problem is that I can do it, I can do it. Then right now you be coming to ask me advice. You understand me? You got to mute yourself.
I've muted him, please.
You see, sometimes let's be serious with these things. You understand me? I don't want a case whereby you want to ask me how you want to direct Captain. Captain, I'm the best person that can record his vocals and make him record a hit song. You understand me? You guys are making Captain look like right now he's struggling and want to come up and you want to know how to promote him and things. I had the picture for Captain at the self joint 77 and Natalie and all those boys. You understand me? But it's direction. I get what I'm saying. This music is direction. If you don't pay attention, you will be following directions and you'll be asking directions whilst you have the direction in front of you. I am the direction for me. I've told them at the self when I met him, like I've been saying these things repeatedly. But you see, when people take it and make it as content, before I realize they'll start going for interviews and they'll still start talking nonsense and stupidness. You understand me? And I watch them like, you are killing yourself because up to now, people are asking direction. Meanwhile, Shatta Wale is here to direct people. I have their plugins and effects that I use on their voices. That's why I come taking over and blah, 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 everything that you guys heard from them. You understand me? All Thunder fans. I know the vocal presets that I use for all their vocals. You understand me? So stop asking me directions on the internet about Captain. Captain is not an anger artist. You understand me? If you want us to work with Captain, let us sit down and structure and build and see if one song that I record with Captain, it won't be a hit song. I don't want us to be contemplating. I watch here his engineers and stuff work and things. Those engineers, they are not experienced like Shatta Wale. So they don't understand what I'm saying. You understand me? But spiritually, I've seen whatever all of them can do. And that's why when I sit with them, I listen to them and I give them. Deportee is here. Ask Deportee that haven't I made him record several songs that he wasn't even ready to sing. But people sing, we need peace and unity. Those are my songs, for instance. I know when I want Modin to sing something for me, I can make Modin a star tomorrow right now. If like, let's bet. It's not my might. It's not that I have the, like I want to do too, no. But me, God has blessed me with something. I can let Ejua, that's why as we are here, people will see Ejua is here. But they are not so on camera for and confirm the on camera for no. Maybe pet the on camera for no. The chair, the papa, a boy, because be a you guys can continue.
Oh goodness. Shatta Wale, King of African Dancehall. You can never predict where he goes with it, but one thing is for sure. He is there for us and he will give you the best
one thing
at
is
all
for sure,
times.
he wants the best for everybody.
Yes. I'm happy with this conversation so far. There's a lot one can unravel from this whole conversation we've had. A beautiful one, of course. Deportee, can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes,
Can you hear me
about
too?
the conversation. Yes, I can hear. Conversation surrounding ShattaFest 2026. What's your thoughts on it so far? Right now, Shatta was able to gather ideas from the fans about payments and all, because people are suggesting that regular should be a 100 and then VIP 300. Okay, all right, King. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
so let me leave you guys. Senior, message me on wire and let's talk and stop asking me about.
No, that be what I want to tell senior self. Senior mafia. You see the question when you
Deportee,
ask.
wait, please. Let Shatta say bye bye to us before, so that we can fight.
Okay.
Okay, so
Wonder, please, I've already added you on wire, but you've not added me back.
no. I'll check it. But I have to go for a meeting. And thank you guys, Modin. Thank you, Kofi. Senior Mafia, Enchua, and Deportee. You guys are all here, and I see Roland too here. Thank you to all of you, and maybe after my meeting, I'll come and meet you guys online. I beg you. Let me go and do some pass my way. You okay?
Yeah,
Okay,
Okay,
God bless.
well
okay,
done.
okay. Thank you. Bless